Welcome to Waffle Colts Finals Footy. September footy is here and the race for the premiership is on. After 20 rounds, it all comes down to this. This is a big stage. These are the games recruiters watch. Just ask me.
Here's that speed again. O'Driscoll for his second. What a start from the Demons, and in particular, Aidan O'Driscoll.
Swan District, a year of rebuilding, has turned into a surprising event finals berth. Swaddling and Farrow leading the Falcons from the front. Claremont looking for a rare Colts 3-peat. The Sharks will be looking to be the kings of Freo. But the Bulldogs are the top dogs of the competition, with two of the top players in the state. 5 teams don't go into 2. And on the 21st of September, only one team can take that flag home. This is Colts Finals Footy.
Oh boy. If that doesn't get you in the mood, I don't know what will. Thank you to Aidan O'Driscoll. A brilliant voiceover, I must add. That just gets you in the mood.
Took me some time.
You might have a career in voiceover specialty.
The only thing I got to say is
acting, maybe.
You got to pick a better room
Yeah.
because that was very echoey.
It was echoey. Yeah, you're right.
Very echoey.
It's actually finals in August, I must say, as well. Nah,
It's only one weekend.
I know, but
I didn't get the script.
I'm kidding.
I didn't
kidding.
make it.
You're never going to say that. You're always going to say September.
No, September. September is better.
Now, I don't know what we're doing here at 9 a.m. It's too early. Wasn't happy to get out of bed this morning. And it was all for one request. Aidan O'Driscoll said, can we please do 9 o'clock? I'm going to N-Town. Get out of the car this morning.
No longer.
Say good day. He's not going. I had to deal with the traffic.
Fooled us all.
Got out of bed at 7:55, I think it was. Left at 8:10. I rushed to get here and we could have recorded our normal time at 10.
You're right. But then this way, either way, it gets it out of the way, even though I'm not going. And then you can go back home.
Well, you're
can
going to go
do
sleep.
whatever, and then you can sleep.
I know, I'm looking forward to that. Now, we've got to start off the top. Waffle W Grand Final last weekend. There's some good things and some bad things out of that broadcast. The good thing was Ethan was on fire. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I probably paid more attention to the Waffle W Grand Final than I did the Freo game. I had the Freo game on my monitor with split screen with the Eagles AFLW, the cricket and racing.com, and I had the Waffle W Grand Final on the TV, and I sat on the couch for most of the afternoon. So I'll be honest, Freo was in the background on Sunday afternoon. And I almost listened to the whole call.
Even the presentations,
Yeah, I did actually.
which I anchored.
Yep, I did. I did
Sort
think
of.
that was good work. But the only bad thing I have to say about the game, where on earth was the scoreboard? There was no scoreboard on the screen for the whole game. I had to
Where
keep
was the
checking
scoreboard?
my app on my phone or the website to see the score.
There just wasn't anything there.
There wasn't. And if there was a goal kicked or something, you'd be able to see the scoreboard in the background at the ground.
They'd only have obviously the
That's so
updates
bad.
at like quarter time, half time, and that when they'd show like the stats and that. Is that right?
I don't even think they showed stats.
Well, the full replay is up. So when you said it wasn't up, I thought you were just talking about the start of the game.
That's
and then,
what I thought
yeah.
the case was. Well.
It's not good.
But it was a good call,
Yeah.
Roth. It was a good
Thank
game
you.
too.
Yeah, it was.
you've
It
done
lived
well.
up to everything like that the final series was about, and the season really like 5 points in total was the combined margin across 4 finals games. The prelim with 2 points was the highest like margin game. So obviously Swans had a chance late to win it,
Yep.
and couldn't score, and then Claremont held on. But yeah, it was seesawing game, everything that it could have been, and yeah, it was and then. Like, it was interesting waiting around for, like, most part of the day. I was like, I don't know what to do because I've done most of my prep. I go through it again. Obviously watch the Rogers, but I was like, how do I sort of, I don't know, do I just watch that and just wait around for it? Do I go down and get food? Like, what do I do? But it came around quick enough.
Would have been nice if the Swans could get a score on the board and send it to overtime. So obviously, I'm a duck. I was riding with the girls that game. I actually got a little bit nervous in the last quarter. Like, it was that close, and because there was no scoreboard, you couldn't see how much time was left. You're relying on Dave and Ethan to say how long there was left. So it was good to watch. So congratulations to Claremont.
Were you
Back to back.
more nervous, Eve? for this game.
Yeah, not
grand
like
final?
yeah. It was more so when it was going along in the second half, and I knew that it could be down to the final siren. That's when I was nervous. The first half I was sort of fine, but then the second half,
That's when
I was just like because you can do like the prep right, but like you can't predict what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking like if something happens, how do I just capture the emotion of it?
Yeah, because you got to
Like-
be in the moment, but then you
It's-
also have like the script that you've gone off as well.
Yeah, so it's just like
You're in too
I don't
much.
know. You don't want to repeat something you've already said,
Yeah.
but then you want to be original. So I was very nervous, but having an expert next to me was like Dave was
That's why it's a
very
hard
helpful.
gig.
But also
gig.
just
Not many
like
people can do it.
the production team made it very simple for me, like helping
Yeah.
me out. So it's not like I was all by myself.
Did a good job. What do you think of the Aiden O'Driscoll Cup? Well, that was the other game on. I'm assuming you watch more of that than you.
What
did
did you think of
Waffle W
Nathan
game.
O'Driscoll absolutely dominating the waffle, kicking
What did he
goals
have?
on the run? He had
Bloke had
4
25.
goals and
No, three.
he got our 4 votes in the around the waffle player of the year. We give 5, 4, 3 to 1 across the whole round. He got the 4,
You got
so
four. Yeah.
he couldn't have done much
He
more
was everywhere.
to really push his case. And I
gotta put
thought
him
as
back
well with him. I don't know if you'll be able to really say much about this, but
Yeah.
when he was kicking those goals and that, and his body language, he just meant business. Like he wasn't over celebrating.
Yeah.
Like he's taking like multiple bounces to the middle, kicking goals on the run. Any other player would probably be a bit more up and about. And obviously, it was the last game of the year. Both teams weren't making finals, so it's not like
Yeah.
it would be too exciting. But he just seemed laser focused, and it was
Yeah.
almost just like, oh yeah, like that's what I needed to do.
That's exactly right. Yeah. He was there's a word for that, but yeah.
Copping nothing.
He wasn't. That's how he usually is though. Like I think it might be humble. I don't know what it is, but like he's never really been a big celebrator.
But I have
Unlike
seen him
yourself.
celebrate.
He
I've
just
seen
moves
him
over.
celebrate at Optus when he's
Yeah.
kicked those goals
he
from the
does,
pocket.
yeah.
And Aiden in the Colts grand final.
Yeah.
Because he knows there's still more to do, and he wants to get to that spot back on the list. He should be able to get back in from that performance though.
Did Wagner play on the weekend?
He's injured.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, but did he play in the Bulldogs game? And get
Yeah,
injured
yeah,
in
that's
that?
where he injured
So
himself, yeah.
does that mean he could come back in?
Switkowski might be injured as well. So.
And Matt Johnson might be he's pushing his case. Well, he's
Right.
pushed his case because, yeah, that's the other
Well,
thing.
I know. I remember last week. I'm pretty sure I said certainty. Maybe Swan Districts to. It was either, I said Swan Districts will win though, regardless of whether it was can't win or certainty in that league game. They were leading at quarter time, a goal down at halftime,
Yeah.
and scored 1 goal in the second half. Oh, well, I saw the score at halftime, and I was like, "Shit, this was a good call by me."
Didn't I say certainty, Peel? Or
I
one
think,
of them?
yeah, we
I-
went the opposite.
Look, I don't want to sit here and say I told you so because I've got a lot of tips wrong this year, but I just felt like Peel were never losing this game. In Mandurah,
Yeah, no,
the
that's
way
fair.
they've been playing of late, belting Subiaco the previous week, especially not as much as the Eagles guys, but the thing about playing for contracts always comes into it. Like guys, like Jack Deline, for example, like Bob's up to kick 3 goals, I think he did. The thing about like contracts, and this is your last, this could be your last game on an AFL list or alignment. I think it always just adds something to it. Swans, and the other thing was Swans just didn't convince me the previous week against West Coast Eagles. Like they just won, so.
Although if the game ended at quarter time, I would have been right.
Yeah, but
And it's not like it was like 1 goal to 0. Like they both kicked 5 in the first quarter.
But if the game ended at quarter time in the 2018 AFL Grand Final,
Yeah, I know.
you know.
No, I 100% agree. Now,
Jack Deline, is getting good.
Yeah,
Like towards the end of the year, like he had a pretty shit start of the year. I'm not gonna lie. And then towards the end of the year, he's come pretty good. Like he's got like 10 tackles a game for like the last sort of, I think, 4 weeks or something.
it'd be hard for guys like him and like Jaron Carr who just won't play in the 3-round finals. But now Peel are done, they still have to train in that. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's even like Adam Trelaw over at the Bulldogs.
Oh yeah.
And those guys, AFL listed guys who are playing in that VFL final series.
Bro's playing finals. That's crazy.
Yeah, and
He's
you know
so yeah.
everyone's done, but you've still got to go for another couple of weeks.
VFL finals.
I wonder what would that be like?
What?
The AFL listed side's done. You've still got a ton of, well, not a ton, but say 15 AFL listed blokes playing in the VFL or Waffle
just be
final
guys-
series, whatever it is. Like, what happens? Do they train as normal, or do they just train at night with the guys who
Yeah.
aren't AFL.
I reckon it's
players.
just the guys who are qualified would train with the VFL. It wouldn't be like Bontempelli. Like
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do the guys who are actually going to play, do they train during the day or are they training at night when the other guys?
It's a good
training?
question.
probably the latter.
Yeah.
Probably with the VFL team, I'd imagine. Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that would have to.
You'd cater towards the VFL program because that's
Yeah.
the program that it's in. But
100%.
yeah,
Now, we mentioned N-Town off the top, Driz. There was a lot of drama up at N-Town yesterday at the races. Ethan walked in and said,
crazy.
"Did you hear about what happened?" I was like, "Oh, I did hear what happened."
I didn't even hear about it.
yeah, he's not going to be able to
on the
add to that.
news.
Is that why you're not going? Because there's a big investigation brewing at Northern.
Yeah, for sure. So explain to the peeps what happened.
So there's a trainer called Paul Jordan, and I think I'm pretty sure he's actually a former Olympian as well, weightlifter, heavy power lifter, whatever.
Yeah.
He's probably like 70 plus now, but
Okay.
back in his heyday.
Yeah.
So he had 2 horses at the races, one in race 2, one in race 6. Go out in race 2, his horse ends up winning,
Yep.
but he sent the wrong horse out. The horse that won race 2 was meant to be racing in race 6, and the one that was meant to be in race 2 was still in the stall.
How does that even happen though? How do they F that up?
That's why they're having a big investigation. But I can't understand how that happens.
Yeah.
I've been in the races
That's shocking.
with a trainer before. I think most I've gone on the races with is probably 6, and we all know which horse was which. It's not.
So
too
how
difficult.
does that work? That's just not a win at all, is it?
So they,
Because it's
they didn't realise till after they gave correct weight, which is all clear, pretty much, like the final siren, and that's when the bookies pay out.
Yeah.
So everyone that backed it ended up winning, but the horse that came second was the favourite. Arguably should have won,
Yeah.
but no bookies are paying him out apparently, apart from Bet365. So everyone's either lost money or somehow won money when they shouldn't have. And the horse ended up getting disqualified once they realised, and the other horse obviously didn't race. So
Yeah. So obviously it just goes off numbers people pick though.
what do you mean?
In terms of with the bet. They just pick a horse, they pick the number, or does it go off
no,
to the
they-
horse name?
No, it's off the horse. Like
So
each horse
so
technically has
technically no one should win. Technically. But you said
Yeah, but-
365.
Bet365 paid out the horse that shouldn't have raced.
That's insane.
and the horse that came second because it should have won.
and now
So-
Driz is not running all
How
them.
can they stop that up, man? That's so bad.
It's
When
probably
did-
one
when
of the
did it
biggest.
happen?
Yesterday in race 2.
Bruh.
So Northern could be one of the biggest racing history moments in WA racing.
There you
That's
go.
your town.
There you go.
That's why. That's
Northern.
why. If it,
You know
if
what
it
they
happened,
say?
Famous for the wrong reason.
You know what they say? Any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah. exactly. if that happened at Belmont, probably wouldn't have mentioned it. But purely because it happened at N-Town yesterday, and you're meant to be going up there today.
Yeah.
Could have done a live cross about how the buzz of the
I
town's feeling after such a
could have done
history-making
a
day.
news report. I
Could have.
interviewed
I did ask
everyone.
Dad last night. I was like, "Do you watch the news? Get on the news." 'Cause it's a pretty big event of what's happened.
I can't believe
Like it's
that.
just I think it might have been just a Thursday maiden. I don't actually know what the race was.
Yeah.
But it might have just been a maiden, and it's one of the biggest history-making races that's ever happened in Australia because of that. Doesn't happen too often. So yeah,
Probably in the world as well. That wouldn't happen.
pretty
very
hard to
often.
Wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
it wouldn't happen often. Even Ethan knew. Not
Only
saying
because I
that.
heard. Only because
Yeah.
I heard on the radio though. Like,
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
it's making news stories.
It's gone everywhere.
Yep. All right. Well, Ethan, we'll move on to the top 5 from the weekend. Did include the PSA from the Thursday afternoon,
Yeah, it's
Thursday night football, Thursday afternoon football in the PSA. So, what happened? And we obviously know number 1. It's pretty hard to knock that off.
Yeah, some familiar names. So I'll go 5-1.
Yep.
Changed up a little bit. Cody Curtin kicked 5 goals against East Perth on managed minutes. So
That's probably worthy of higher, but there was better performances.
yeah, but when he kicks backs like every time he plays,
if you didn't have some of the performances
He
we
kicked
had on the
5 goals.
weekend, that's
Bro.
probably close to number 2.
Judd Marcello comes in at number 4. He kicked 3 goals against East Ferro, including the sealer. It wasn't the last score of the game, but it was the last goal that West Perth kicked to give them enough breathing room. Levi Cowcott kicked 4 goals against Peel Thunder. Peel actually looked they were winning in the first half, and I thought, oh no, have Peel saved their
So Peel did what Swan Districts did in the league game.
Yeah, and then
Just blow out in the second half.
And then I was like, oh, could Swans miss here? But they didn't. Obviously, over a week ago now, but Hale won their 23rd Alco Cup first since 2019. Some guys in that who are coming back to Colts for finals as well. And then Sam Swadling, 47 disposals against Eastborough. Originally, he had 42 on the website and app, but then they updated it as if Drizzy's just headbutted the mic.
So
He's taking the piss, Swadling. 47.
That's crazy.
And how many goals?
He didn't kick any goals.
Didn't kick any goals.
Yeah.
He's taking the piss. No wonder that he and Jay Farrow wanted to come back to play Colts this week.
So it got boosted up 5 disposals.
Yeah.
How do you fuck that up? Yeah.
We've said that a lot about so far in this episode. How do you fuck yesterday up at the races? And how do you do that? Interesting. And the scoreboard as well in the Waffle W Grand Final. There's been a lot of whacks, in my opinion, so far today.
Nearly putting up a 50 bomb is crazy. I'd like to see his like quarter for quarter, because I reckon one of his quarters he just would have absolutely gone nuts.
100%. Because like you think of
Swans need to tag him on Sunday. That's
100%.
Yeah.
But you're not meant to do it in Colts. It's the unofficial agreement.
I don't know. Like, you can. How official is a tag?
It's the unwritten rule.
I mean?
It's the unwritten rule in Colts.
As Ross Lyon would say, you're not allowed to compete. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, surely you're allowed to tag. You have to.
Look back at Josh Dacos against Gold Coast up there earlier in the year. I reckon he probably had maybe 10 disposals at half time and then came out and had like 20 in a quarter, I think it was. Swadling has to have had a quarter like that on the weekend.
You have to tag the big names. You have to. Like we tagged Dan Curtin.
When I was creating the intro with you, Driz, I was going through to try and find a lot of Swadling highlights. I probably didn't pick the best one because I was in a hurry.
Yeah.
But just skipping through and seeing all the disposals he gets. He gets like 2 disposals in 5 seconds.
5 seconds, yeah.
And then he'll do it again.
Who's this Swadling?
Swadling. It's just like he gets 1 and then he gets the 1-2.
Prime
and then maybe a kick.
Prime train.
He might get 3 in one play. So
they like linking up to him. Must be the game plan.
Yeah.
Give it to him.
Got it. Give it to your best ball winners. So yeah, as we also said, Ethan, PSA on Thursday. Well, we kind of mentioned it last week, so we probably can pass straight over it.
But congrats again
obviously,
to
Hale. Congratulations.
Well done, Hale.
Congratulations. Well, should we look forward to the weekend? It's a bit of a shorter episode.
I just wanted to say as well, to add to the sort of, I don't know, criticism of certain organisations maybe. Why would you put the AFL Awards night and the Legends game on the same night?
Yeah,
obviously 7 had one and Fox had the other, so competitive rights, but you've got nothing tonight on Friday night and Saturday night.
And you know what else
and I
pissed
feel
me off?
You could just put one of them on there and then you'd get more eyeballs on probably the Legends one.
Well, I'll say this. If you're in Perth, which we are, it actually worked out perfectly because the awards finished by the time the Legends game started because they delayed the Legends game, which I thought was absolutely outrageous. That's another whack I've got.
Why did they do that?
I know. It's Channel 7.
What about a lot of the players not even being Legends? No, that's too far.
There's a lot of negatives so far in this episode. I'm not happy. But there's been just a lot of stuff that hasn't made me happy this week in the world of football. And I'll get to it. I'll get to another one later. I'm not happy.
What, the Eagles are listings?
No, it's going to be waffle related. But it worked out well for WA viewers because obviously the awards finished and the game started. But to be honest, who gives a shit about the awards? I think it's the most boring night on the AFL.
Really?
I don't like the awards. Brownlow night is great.
I think a lot of people care.
I hate the AFL awards.
You telling me that you don't think anyone cares about it?
I've never watched it.
Australia.
I've never watched it for more than 5 minutes.
I've never watched it.
I can't watch it for more than 5
You
minutes.
don't take intrigue in who makes the All-Australian team when it's
I care.
The old Australian team I've watched, the other stuff I haven't.
Yeah, but you can find out the All-Australian team on Instagram. Straight away.
But I guess
why put myself through that for 2 hours, watch the most boring television all year from an AFL perspective, and then I guess I can just look at it when it comes out.
The theatre of how they reveal it, like on the stage and like unveiling it.
I think it's just one of the most boring nights. It's Brownlow night shits on the awards night.
Yeah, clearly.
Brownlow night is really entertaining. But
Yeah, but then I know what you mean, because then people like Murphy Reed, for example, people would love to like hear what he has to say once he wins the award and stuff like that. So
it's all on social media
everyone,
after.
everyone's different though. Like everyone,
I still don't think I've ever watched more than 5 minutes in one sitting of the awards. But that's me. Ethan has different views, but that's me. But yeah, the Legends game. Did you guys watch much of it?
Like the first
I watched
quarter.
the second half.
I watched the first half.
I don't like. Obviously, you're not going to be able to get like Hall of Famers to fill every position, but like a lot of those guys aren't legends. Like
Tom Sheridan.
Well, no, not that. Like, it's good to get guys. It's actually. I think it's better to get guys who are like Tommy Sheridan, Dan Gorringe, rather than guys who aren't like there, but also aren't like that. Like, I don't know. Some of them are just like not random, but I don't know.
The only negative I have, I know I've been very negative. The only negative I had about the game was the commentary lineup. I actually did love the lineup, but I think in a modern world that we are now, where you're getting these influencers, let's say like Prime Train.
Yeah.
Gorringe.
They got
No one had no idea who he was.
Really? But like the commentators didn't even know that Gorringe was a former AFL player.
I know, that's what it sounded like.
He played. I know it's not a lot, but he played 26 games. He was a top 10 draft pick. Like, obviously, he's now known for like what he does.
Yeah.
But like the way they were talking, they were like, "Do you know who this guy is? He's an influencer. He hosts the Dan Does the Footy podcast.
He's a former AFL player, guys.
Like
That's wild.
Bizarre.
Yeah.
So I think Richo was trying to fill the void of being the young guy in the commentary box who knows everyone. Like he was filling Brian in and Billy. Billy was actually very good, I thought.
I know it's a Legends game, it's a charity game, and I'm not going to sit here and act like an expert, but nothing annoys me more when like commentators don't do their research.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Well, no, I think it's out of. I enjoyed the commentary lineup. If like it sort of made me feel like it was a Legends game back in the Channel 9.
It's a great concept.
Yeah. Well, I thought Brian BT was Triple M BT, entertaining, not boring like he is on Channel 7. Although I think he has been better this year, but I haven't watched any Channel 7 coverage this year. Who else? Billy was good. Billy's always good, just taking the piss. He's built for Legends games. Dipper on the boundary made some just English errors, just could hardly speak at times. Annie Marr is good. I like Annie Marr, especially for something like this. And who am I missing? Mick Malloy. In the Ark.
Yeah.
Did you see him in the Ark at all? With some
that was
that was good.
Yeah.
And then Richo was good, and I like how he was trying to be the young one in the commentary box, which he probably is he probably was the youngest out of the guys that were in there, but trying to fill everyone, all those old bastards in on the young guys who are out there that they have no idea who they are. So
it was quite funny though. Like
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I'm a bit disappointed that Fev didn't kick 10 because he looked like he was on every single time he got near the ball. But people were a bit more selfish.
Some of the kicks are like you can tell they've still got skill, but like obviously that most of them are fat.
you can tell though that like some of the guys, like you can tell they got a few no's, is what I'm going to say about like guys who didn't decline, because there's just some random names in there which I was.
What
just
happened
like,
to Kane Corns? I thought he was meant to be playing.
Chad Corns played.
Yeah, no, I thought Kane was meant to play.
Yeah,
what's going on there?
But
he was suited up.
all in all though,
Yeah.
all in all, like
And Ben Cousins missed.
Yeah, he did.
He got injured.
Looking
on
forward
Friday
to
night.
There's just some guys I've not thought about in so long on here. Paul Puopolo, like.
Yeah, mate.
Holy shit, he's huge, man.
Yeah, he's
ripped
spent a
that,
lot of time in the gym since retirement.
Well, he always was like that, sort of stocky and
Luke Dow.
I tell you who's moving around quite well considering how long they've been out of the game for.
Who's that?
Chris Johnson.
Yeah,
I thought he was moving well around the back line.
Yeah,
for
he's put on a few kgs. Though.
Yeah, obviously he has. But you
Oh,
know
is
who?
it- he played for Vic.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's the one that had that hell good kick. Yeah,
probably.
yeah.
But I tell you who has put the kegs on, and I reckon will be the next Billy Brownless.
Steve Johnson.
Stevie Johnson.
Yeah, fuck.
I've seen him do a lot of work on Triple M over the last
Shocking.
2 years. So, but I haven't seen him, I guess, standing up and actually see his beer belly. But Jesus Christ, he's on track to.
It's amazing how
to
like
make Billy Brown the status.
how players can like let go so quickly and get all that weight out of them. Because I was talking to someone about it before, like players are used to like eating so much, like so many calories and all that shit, and then like training, burning it off, and then once they're out, they're gonna eat the same amount, and then they're gonna drink beers, and it's just gonna add so much fat.
Quickly, this is for Bray particularly. Thoughts on the Eagles' listings they've made to date. So they've made 4 list changes.
Yep. Callum Jamison
Saw it coming, yes.
saw it coming, yep, and I can see it. Who was next? Locke Rawlinson, if you're only playing one game in that side over 2 years or 3 years or whatever it's been, two, it's probably fair enough. And
He was the sub in the 2024
gather round.
gather round game, came on in the last quarter, I think, and then never played again.
Yeah.
That's actually like a good thing to be able to like say. I feel like that's so unique. Like
That's wild.
like
Yeah.
I played one
Yeah.
game in gather round, put that old Eagles Guernsey on, played
Yeah.
one quarter and then never played again. Like
Yeah. So I don't know what they were thinking in regarding to Rawlinson over the last 2 years. Like,
to be fair,
Give
he
him
was
an
a rookie
opportunity.
pick. He was a rookie pick, so it's not like it's
yeah, but give him an opportunity.
Yeah.
They were giving everyone opportunities this year, and he didn't get an opportunity under McQualter. And then Petrocelli, we've sort of seen coming for probably the last 6 months.
Carlton interested.
It's crazy, really.
Yeah, they are.
It's crazy to think he's been there since the 18 premiership. Like that was his first year on the list.
Yeah. Was anyone else going?
Jaden Hunt.
Jaden Hunt retired. Which I
At
think
30.
pushed out.
Yeah, but he didn't get a contract offer. So
Yeah, okay.
sometimes
so
they
sort
do
of-
that where like
Yeah.
it's just a bit more respectful.
Will
to
someone
fair enough.
will someone try and chase Jaden Hunt?
say. Probably not.
Well, he would have got told, like you said, yeah, that's probably why he retired, because he might not have got any offers.
Yeah.
Um,
Is there anyone else going to be heading off that
Well,
list?
there's
do
a
you
lot
think,
of
Ethan?
there's guys that are still uncontracted. Cohen Livingston's uncontracted, so we don't know what happens with him. Rhett Bazzo
And
signed a
he's only
1-year deal.
His only AFL game was the All Star game.
Yeah,
That's crazy. He
which is
played in that,
crazy to
ain't he?
think.
Who else is? I think Hubby Johnston's out of contract maybe.
So what about Jack Hutchinson signed for 3 years?
4
didn't
years.
he?
You know,
4 years.
4 years deals longer than Harley Reid's.
Rhett Bazzo, I am fuming
It was a 1-year deal.
about a 1 year deal. Why are you signing a 22-year-old kid?
Yeah, not much
1
is going to
year.
change in 1 year. You got
I
to give him to
remember
like
when
the
you had this
25.
rant.
You're going to need to give him
Yeah.
to the 25 to like actually make a proper
Yeah,
decision.
give him at least 2 years.
Harry Barnett has a contract, but I don't know if he'll, because like they can pay him out if he was to be
I'm
cut.
excited for the Eagles next year. I think a lot's going to change.
You're only
from-
going to get younger, so that's
Surely Colin would stay though. Like he wouldn't go.
For his sake, I hope he does. But if he hasn't debuted yet, then I don't know.
Well, they got
when he
Bailey
will.
Williams and they got.
He's
Flynn.
just. I think Cohen's he's just an awkward size. Like
He
he's
is,
not.
yeah.
He's not big enough to be
in between.
a dominant ruck, but he's also too big to be a forward. I think.
Yeah.
Like I just can't see. Like he's got to
He's
somehow.
been kicking a few goals
he's-
in the waffle.
yeah, he's a
Yes,
leading
yes.
goal
Yeah.
kicker.
If you're gonna play him, he's gonna be the backup ruck
Yeah.
and probably spend a lot more time forward. But then you're probably gonna have too many forwards down there.
So
The other thing
wait till
is,
Flynn
I don't even know
goes.
if the Eagles can afford to list a lot more players, because if they do, they're going to have so much list spot to fill. You've got the 4 guys who've gone off the list. You've got Ryan, who looks like he's going. You've
Yeah.
got Allen, who's
Yeah.
going. That's 6. Then you've got what else? What are other things?
Starcevic will be a West Coast Eagle next year.
Then you've got other sort of
Brennan.
delistings.
Huh?
No.
He will.
How do you?
I've heard some whispers
Really?
from the club.
You've got McGovern and Sheets. That's 8 list spots already that they have to fill over the
Yeah.
offseason. You're probably not going to draft in the national draft more than like 5 or 6. I mean, they'll get some picks, so who knows? Rookies as well. That's 8 already without any more delistings that we know of. So obviously they need a big list overhaul, but
That's crazy.
you probably you can't delist like everyone in one. I
This
know,
is-
they've done a few over the last few years.
This is a bold call, and I know there's reports of this player going to other clubs in Victoria, but I could see a world where, say, a Rowan Marshall comes over to play for West Coast. With
Really?
TDK going there, West Coast, you could say,
Bruh,
are desperate for a
imagine.
ruck. He's probably
He's
he's
30.
probably more likely to go elsewhere, but I could see a world where he somehow lands at the Eagles this year.
Imagine.
Maybe, but he's 30. Like,
I'd still take him.
yeah.
Take him. Yeah, he's such a good rock.
But yeah,
100%.
no,
Imagine, yeah.
it'll be interesting to see, I guess, what happens with player movement. I think there'll be a lot of players. Well, I reckon there will be at least 3 players that come over to West Coast from a trade or free agency. So it'll be interesting.
Sasvich, Dev Robertson.
I don't think you'll get both.
Sure.
Unless there's a world where we can get. I don't understand.
If I was Dev,
I don't
I would
understand
go.
how free agency and shit works. But
Yeah.
if there was a world where we give them Allen and we get Starcevic and Robinson, I'd be happy with that.
But you're going to get draft picks, though, as well.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand.
Draft picks
about it.
are more, like, just as, if not more important, to be honest.
Yep.
If you nail
And
the
I
picks.
did see what the order is most likely going to look like. We're going to have pick 1 and I think something early in the
Getting
teens.
Dersma.
No, I wouldn't be getting Dersma.
You wouldn't be.
No.
Who'd you
Yeah,
get?
right.
Well, if you've just signed
on top.
Harley and you want to keep Harley there, I'm not picking Dersma.
Because of that. Because of, obviously, the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, because he and
But,
Yasmin
like, that's not
are
going to be.
together anymore.
That's
for
not
all
going to.
reports.
But that's not going to.
Oh, so that.
So
that
why
now
would-
that-
why would
that-
you
that
draft-
TikTok makes sense.
But
now.
they're
Why
not-
would you draft your star player's ex-girlfriend's brother?
But they're not going to make
Yeah.
a decision based on that. If he's the best player that they want, they'll pick him. I'm telling you right now, that's not going to be a thing to
All right.
take away.
I'll
Bro, that'd be so awkward though, bro.
Well, it's business.
I think they're on good. I don't think they're on bad terms.
It's
but
business.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going
I don't
to.
know. It'll be interesting to see.
The
what
Eagles are in that much
happens.
pain. That is the last thing they'd worry about. I'm telling you
But
right
if you
now.
want to keep Harley Reid long term, I think you've got to think about that.
That's true.
I just
that's
don't
true.
think that would even be a
Both ways, yeah.
consideration. That would not be a consideration. I'm sorry. They're in that much pain.
All right, that's your call. But what? Just watch.
You pick the best player available.
Just
Full
watch.
stop.
All right, let's move on.
Just Eagles get better in general, please.
Let's do some tipping for this week. We're going to tip for 6 games plus obviously can't wins and certainties. So we'll start. Should we go? What order should we go in? Should we go league to Colts? You're right.
No, I reckon we go Colts. I reckon people have been waiting for Colts
Okay,
stuff,
Colts.
probably, to be honest.
All right, let's start with the Colts fixtures. Now, this is another negative I'm raising. Why, and I'm going to be honest, why the fuck East Freo hosting Claremont at Claremont when East Fremantle are hosting on the Sunday? Just flip them around. I don't understand.
They just think about
The
the league.
fixturing, just flip them around.
Yeah.
It's not going to affect the West Perth Swans game with home ground hosting, right? Just flip it.
Just flip it.
It really...
What the
Fixtures
hell?
have just pissed me off. All right, anyway. East, Fremantle and Claremont at Claremont. So it's a Claremont home game and they finished 3rd. Who are we tipping?
Oh, gee.
I'm tempted to tip bloody Claremont now because they're playing at
I
Lake
don't think
Claremont.
home advantage is too much of a factor in Colts, but
Well,
it probably is a little bit.
If it is for league, then why isn't it for Colts?
Look at the the amount of ins that Claremont have. They've both won one game apiece against each other this year. I think I'm gonna have to tip Claremont. I think with the ins coming in, you've got both the Banfields. Obviously, you've got State 18s galore, really. Heath Melody, George Gale. You've got Curtin, who's playing. And you look at, like, the emergencies, and there's good players in there. Val Davies chops up PSA every week. He can't get a game in. I'm going to tip Claremont. And I was speaking to someone from East Freo last week before I did the league game there, and they were just, I don't know, they didn't sound too confident about it was, just the West Perth game. But their skills a bit shaky, so I don't know. I'll tip Claremont for purely because of talent, probably. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm torn. I want to tip Claremont for the talent and the home ground advantage. But I also want to tip East Freo because they've probably been close to being the best team all year. I think throughout the season, they've been a step ahead of Claremont.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, PSA is all done. Players are in. The PSA players wouldn't have played last week, would they? Because it was a
they did.
Thursday game.
They did.
Well, they did. They played Thursday and Saturday.
I think so. Oh. Testing me there.
No, I'm going to go East Freo. For me. Driz?
I'm going to go East Freo as well.
East Freo, right. Ethan's the Lone Ranger there. Now we move to Sunday. 31st of August. Last day of August, actually. Is that the last? No, it's not the last day. It is the last day of winter.
Yeah.
Last day of winter. How good.
Thanks for...
I thought the winter weather was behind
All right,
us.
West Perth and Swan Districts at East Fremantle.
Teams aren't out yet, but I'll tip West Perth.
Yep, I will too. I'd like to see the Ducks win.
But
But if after what West Perth went down there last week, came through and beat.
I might go watch this game.
Oh, will you?
Watch it on streamer, mate.
I got work. Not going.
No, you got work. Well,
Well,
let's go to Claremont tomorrow.
Watch it on streamer in the background.
Yeah, do you want to?
Probably not. I want to sleep in. That's too early for me. If it was anything after 9:30, I would consider it. But 8:50, that's too
watch it
early.
on streamer.
Are
you calling?
You're
Yeah, both
commentating.
Colts
Oh.
finals. Yeah,
You're not there though.
yeah, remotely. So.
Piss poor.
Could have
Alright.
seen you.
So what? West Perth all round?
Yeah, nah, I'm going Swans.
Oh, Swan.
Leon Kickett
I
will
like
be
it.
back in there.
Come on,
Yep.
Swans. Yep.
Love one.
Leo Steed.
Yeah,
Let's go, my boy.
All right. Now this is proper reserves finals football. This.
we're actually doing tips. For
Yeah,
this.
we're going to have a look at the reserves.
They're
Now
on
this,
streamer as well.
yeah,
just
they
saying.
are, which is good. But
Wait,
this
we're
is
doing reserves.
oh shit, yeah.
Let's get it.
So this is proper. This is proper reserves football. No home ground advantages whatsoever. All neutral teams.
I remember last year I called a reserves final with
And he
South
kicked 8
Fremantle and
or 10, didn't he?
yeah, Ed Grammy. It was South Fremantle and Perth in Mandurah.
What?
But
Right. Now
That's wild.
I'd consider going to the Perth East Perth game. It's at 11:20. That's a sleeping.
To reserves.
No, I wouldn't go to the reserves. Swan Ave is playing a couple of home finals on Saturday, so I might venture out there. But I'm open.
how did you
I'm
guys
open.
finish?
Our league side lost last
No,
week in
you.
elimination final. We didn't play finals.
come on, Drees, said that
I
last.
told
week.
you. But the club's got the B grade sides all playing finals this week.
That's good.
We're hosting 2 semi-finals, Colts and League. Well, we've got I think Baldivis and Wembley playing a reserves grand final. When our reserve side again finished top, had the week off last week, and are hosting this week. But it follows the league, obviously, and Mount Lawley are hosting. But guess who our reserves are playing in that final?
Who?
Mount Lawley.
Man Lolly.
Play it at Swan Ath. Seriously.
That's stupid.
It fumes me. All right, anyway, let's keep rolling. So
Perth and East Perth.
it's quite clear.
Shit, I don't know.
It's
Elimination
quite clear. Well, yeah, we'll actually go there first. Perth and East Perth.
I'm tipping Perth. Oh, they've actually got a lot of players. Perth have actually got a lot of players coming from Colts in the last year or two. In
Nathan Cameron.
Nathan Cameron's in. Jad Hill's in. Preston Cherry Rails is in. Oh, he's already
Max
playing.
Donnelly in for the
Yeah.
Royals. Darcy Miller back in
yeah,
after a
he's
league
both actually
debut.
debuted a couple of their reserves players
Yeah.
last week. Perth finished 4th, so it's technically their home game. I'm going to say, Perth.
Yeah,
You're obviously going to say Perth.
I'm going to say Perth.
I feel like
To
Perth
be-
are always good in the reserves.
Yeah, always
I
around.
haven't really watched much reserves, but I've seen a couple of games where Perth have got absolutely thumped.
Right.
Claremont
Well,
will
I'm-
obviously win it all. Like they're not getting.
Oh,
beaten.
their track record on grand final day.
Not good.
There's no
I'm-
way they're getting beaten.
I'm going to go East Perth for an upset. But I probably would like to see Perth win for you, Driz. Are you going to go down there?
Yeah, I might actually because you mentioned those.
Got any
Colts
media
boys.
passes for us so we can, don't have to pay
yeah,
for them?
I think
Oh
I do.
yeah,
I
get
do.
us in.
I'll be there for the. I'll be there for the league,
What?
doing some content
Oh,
around the waffle. So yeah,
nice. All right.
I like
on the
Now
ground.
this, I've said this before. I was going to get to it, but I was going to say it for this game because this is where it matters. Claremont and East Fremantle, South Fremantle, are a step ahead from every other team. So if South Fremantle lose this could be one of the upsets of the year. But lineup-wise,
Not out.
not out, obviously. So what do we think here? I think South Fremantle should probably win in a breeze. Swan Districts have been good in the reserves this year, but
Do you
South Fremantle
reckon-
and Claremont
Do you
are a
reckon
step ahead.
South would put any of the Colts guys up like Fred or Toby to
No.
get match hardened for? Or they wouldn't risk any injury.
Wouldn't risk any injury.
Yeah, true.
They're that important to that Colts side. What would
yeah.
you rather, a reserves flag or a Colts
Well, no,
flag?
I'm just saying like to get because obviously they've missed 2 weeks in a row.
Or potentially manage minutes, but then that's taking the spots of two other guys.
True.
I'm going South Freo by
South
20.
Freo. Yeah.
Yeah, South of mine as well.
All right. Now the big time, Ethan. Both games on 7. Not
Yeah, also all finals games are on 7 right from now
Oh,
to the
really?
big dance. Yep.
Wow.
So that's why they cut back down on
Oh,
games
good.
like the Waffle W Grand Final
Right.
to cater
I
for
like
this.
that. I do like that. All
Oh,
right.
I'll go to I'll go to this game.
What, Claremont East Perth?
Um,
The Demons.
East Freo versus Perth. It's right.
It's a
my-
2:10 on
my
Sunday,
local.
though.
It's my
Did
5
you
minutes.
not
2:10 on
know-
Sunday.
Did you not know the league were playing finals?
No, I did know they were
Just
playing
the way in your
finals.
voice.
I just didn't know when it was.
Ah.
Yeah.
But it's on Sunday.
Yeah, it's on Sunday. You're right.
You
So
might struggle.
I can go to Revo
On Saturday.
Saturday, and then Sunday go to this game.
Nice. All right. Well, let's start off. Claremont and East Perth. This will be a belter, I reckon. They played
weeks
each
in a
other.
row,
Yeah, they played each other last week, and obviously coming up against each other again this week. And it was a 9-point game last week at the same venue. So East Perth are going to travel back to Claremont 2 weeks in a row.
Poor blokes.
This is probably going to be. Would this be game of the round in terms of league football? I would say so.
Yeah.
I'm going to go. I'm tipping Claremont based off last week.
Yeah, I'm tipping Clement. East Perth got a stack of ins, but
Well, you'd hope so. They had a stack of outs as well.
yeah, I think Claremont have shown that they're probably the only team that can maybe match it with South Freo at the top. I
Yep.
think East Perth have been a bit shaky. Like they lost to East Freo the week before. They got pumped by South Fremantle the week before that. They haven't been in great form heading into finals. I'm not saying they've peaked or anything by that, but they're not really giving me a lot of confidence. So I'll say Claremont, especially that their record at home is really good as well.
I'm gonna go the Royals.
The Royals.
A
Okay.
lot of ins, like Ethan said.
Yep.
Claremont, there's a lot of players, because their reserves are so good as well. A lot of players who might have to miss out, but obviously they've got like Bailey Banfield's actually done really well for Claremont's league team
Yeah.
lately.
Good player.
Yeah.
All right. So Claremont for me and Ethan, and the Royals for you, Driz. All right.
Yeah.
So you'll be here, Driz. East Fremantle, Perth at East Fremantle at 2:10. They've actually put up the fence as well. Do you see?
Yeah,
they put
so
the fence up.
Perth are gonna be
You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to pay for entry at East Fremantle on the weekend.
media pass.
Media pass, yeah.
It'll be the first time people will have to pay to go to a Sharks game at East Freo this
So
year.
flat.
The crowds have been really good
Oh,
when
you
it's
reckon
been
I
free.
can use my coaching pass thing?
No, they do a different one for finals.
Feck.
But you know the dog park on the far side. Apparently
Yeah.
Perth, that's gonna be their area. Like
In the
all
dog
their
park?
supporters, like around that.
What a pick up the dog shit.
Pass. Yeah. Good luck.
From what I've heard, but yeah.
Wait, they're making... Bro, what?
Well, it's just an enclosed area, isn't
Yeah,
it?
true.
Keep the wild and crazy demon supporters locked
Yeah.
up. Don't let them out.
You're right, though.
All right, so let's have a look at this game.
East Freo.
East Freo for you. Have you called this matchup this year?
Nah. I called East Freo last week though, but
It's pretty bold to say. I know they've won 3 on the trot, but they've both won the 11 games this year.
Perth,
Do
yeah.
Perth have ins?
The teams are.
Teams are,
Nah,
no.
nah. But
Sunday.
Will anyone from the Colts potentially go up?
nah.
No. Just the boys that went
yeah.
Rosies.
I mean, I don't know. No one's won it from 5th. I think it's very hard. East Freo, don't forget, they finished 4th last year but couldn't host the final. They had to play at Claremont. They chose to play at Claremont. This year they actually get a home elimination final.
Was that because of the Wacker?
That's because, well,
They
they've never...
can't play at the
Yeah,
Wacker this
yeah,
late
yeah,
in the year.
yeah. So, yeah, I think East Freo have been in really good form as well of late. They've got a lot more depth, I feel, than Perth. So I'll say the Sharks. I think, I don't know, the Demons. It's great that they've made finals. First time since COVID. First time in a full season since 1997.
Yeah,
But
that's big.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm going the Demons.
you reckon?
Yep.
Come on the days.
Oh,
It's legacy.
I remember
meant to
that.
be.
I remember that 2020 final series. We were there on that final round, that Saturday night game that they had to win to play finals, and they won. And there was some electricity around Mineral Resources Park that night, and I'm hoping.
Going crazy.
Obviously, it's not going to be the case this week because it's obviously at Shark Park, but
Yeah.
I'm hoping that the Demons can potentially win their first final in however long it's been.
Hopefully they can. Wait, second chance? Who gets the second?
Claremont and East Perth.
Shit.
Very
Hopefully they
hard
can.
to go the long way.
Yeah. it
So
is.
yeah,
So, but if Perth would to win, I don't think they can beat Claremont or East Perth next week. All right, certainties and can't wins for the weekend. We've pretty much just got to go waffle or AFLW. There's no AFL football. Actually, talking about the AFLW, you went to the Lions Freo game on the weekend. Driz, what happened there? I got pumped. Emma let too many goals through.
Mate, that was so bad.
Too much media.
They actually got the Dreamtime game up in Darwin tonight. That's actually crazy to think.
Yeah,
I was
They were hosting cricket there 2 weeks ago, and now they're hosting an AFLW game.
Look, I was.
That
Yeah,
is crazy, what?
I wish. No, I don't say I wish because the team did a fantastic job. Eliza Riley was unbelievable on boundary, but I was looking forward to
Emma.
having, going back and forth with Emma, but obviously she had
Better
to pull
age
out.
school.
No, you weren't. Nah, but that was so bad, man. It was horrible to watch. Hopefully, they can go better this weekend.
I'm going to go my certainty tonight. I think Essendon will beat Richmond in the Dreamtime game up at Darwin.
Mm-hmm.
Essendon look quite quality this year, and they're 2-0 to start the AFLW season. I'm going to lean towards them tonight, so they will be my certainty.
Certainty for me.
We got AFLW.
Well, that's what you can do, whatever you want. That's what I've elected.
Certainly
to
for
do.
me is West Perth over Swans in the Colts. Here I was a week ago saying West Perth are likely to miss finals, and then I'm tipping them in the first final.
I'm going certainty. Swan Districts to win the Colts.
Really?
Mm.
Okay. Don't forget as well, West Perth
Have you
Swan
guys just
Districts.
gone against each other?
Yeah, but remember last year, West Perth Swan Districts that final when West
Yeah.
Perth. There'll be some guys like Swadling who played in that game, who will have that in their
True.
memory.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that is true.
Now I don't like tipping. I avoided the certainty in the final series because there's nothing certain about a final, so it's going to be difficult. But I'm going to go to a final for the can't win, and I'm going to go to the reserves, and I don't think Swan Districts can win against South Fremantle. I think South Fremantle obviously a clear step ahead
Too good.
of the Swans reserves. And when you think of it, they're obviously dominating in the league, one loss all year. The amount of guys that came in, so the amount of guys that were playing league last year that have gone down and play reserves this year.
Yeah.
So that reserves team's a pretty good side.
Yeah. Oh, valid.
My can't win is East Perth in the league.
Wow. I reckon that's going to be game of the round.
Yeah, to be fair, you see a lot of times where like two teams will verse each other
2
in
weeks in a
consecutive
row.
weeks, and the team that lost in the sort of one that didn't matter as much actually wins the second one.
Yeah.
But I don't think it will happen this time.
I'm going to go... let's go... St Kilda can't beat Eagles in the AFLW.
I like that. Why are they playing back-to-back games in Melbourne? The girls?
We should give this guy a fixturing gig
Only
across all levels.
Only
of footy.
11 games.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, no.
I think Freo have to go to a double back-to-back stint in Melbourne as well this year. Why?
I should have done it a bit better.
Yeah, just get them to stay at home.
Yeah.
I'd rather stay at home, although a trip with the footy boys would be pretty
Yeah,
good.
no, I think they good bonding experience.
So that's
Saves a bit of travel time.
That's Euro Yoke against Woolwich Marrowa on the weekend. So you're saying Woolwich Marrowa win?
Yep.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
No, probably not actually.
No? You reckon St Kilda win? Euro Yoke.
Oh, yeah. No, never mind. Yeah.
That's the name
Yeah.
of the clubs this week, and we've got to follow them because they've changed their name. Wally Up, obviously. Emma's playing.
Yeah. Sorry.
playing
I was
against-
saying no, they'll probably lose. to
She's
North
playing against the
Melbourne.
Kangaroos, and the Kangaroos are probably going to
benchmark.
Win again.
annihilate them.
Yeah.
If you're going to lose to Brisbane by nearly 100 points, then I think the Kangaroos will probably do something similar. So luckily, Fremantle
They're
Oval
done.
is having a break from Waffle Footy this week, back-to-back AFLW games. Otherwise, it would have been a clash.
How's that looking?
What, the ground?
Mm.
Have not been
Freo?
there. Have not been there for over a
It
year.
wasn't too bad. When they were playing.
They've got like some sort of seeding thing over the far
Yes, they
side,
do.
like a tent. I don't know.
Don't think I've been there since I took a piss behind the grandstand on a night out in Freo. That was the last time I think I went there, and that would have been like earlier in the year. Anyway,
Oh, I can know.
Fines.
fines.
Taking a piss and fucking on grandstand.
It was behind. I know that was buzzed,
crazy.
and there was a line for the arbor, so I wasn't waiting until I got in.
You could probably find
Now I've got a fine for you.
self-fine for saying I was going to all them and didn't.
Yeah,
end up
making
going.
me get out of bed early.
Making
Fine to you as well. spending however many you've spent on those Sour Patch Kids in the vending machine beforehand and munching on them through the whole episode.
Sorry, they taste good.
And they are rock hard too.
Yeah, they
Because
are.
they're cold. They're hard. Muscles.
What the?
Get back in the gym, O'Driscoll.
$4.
$4.
It's not bad.
So you can get fined $4. They
Is that
cost you
good?
$8.
Tune in to the Colts on Saturday and Sunday if you can't make it.
Yep.
8:50 in the morning, early start, but yeah.
Are you a chance for another grand final to do it with Paul Percy potentially?
Don't believe so, but you never know. Never know.
All right,
These
on
things will
that
take
note,
place due course.
Drizzy's tuned out, so we're gonna call it quits. We'll be back next week, bigger and better than ever. We'll have still have 4 teams remaining. 1 team will be out.
I'm in Northam next week.
So what, you're gonna be on?
I actually am in Northam.
Are
I
you
did
not
say
gonna
that.
come on?
I did say that in the group chat.
So Thursday, I'm going back home.
We'll sort it out.
Okay.
We'll do something.
Right.
Unless we do it like
We might have to come
Saturday
here
morning.
and put you on camera.
Yeah. Just do that.
Or we'll get we'll get a replacement. It's not hard. You don't offer much.
You're right. You're right. Yeah. Yeah. Just get me on the Zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Well, we have gone for 50 minutes, and I reckon half an hour ago I said this is going to be a short episode, but we have dragged it on out. Hope you enjoyed. Enjoy the footy. Me and Drizzy might see some people at Claremont tomorrow. I don't know. I feel like I've got to get out. I haven't been to a waffle game all year.
Just
I
quietly,
might go.
I've just closed a couple of tabs, like not like the yellow button. What's that button? You know when you close it off, but you don't press cross.
Minimize.
Yeah. Ethan has a fine for how many tabs he has open.
I have a lot, hey.
Holy shit.
Have you seen mine? Mine's not that bad, but it has been bad.
I have a lot of Word docs open.
You have a lot of Word docs open.
Yeah.
Multiple assignments. You're a busy man.
Yeah. Thanks for reminding me about that.
Yeah. All right.
No, I didn't.
On that note, we're going to finish.
See you guys.
See ya.
See you later. Catch you next week.
Ah, fuck.